Hello, I'm live. So, hallo, welkom in meine Welt and guten Tag und guten Tag. I am in Scotland. I haven't been on. I've missed one of my recording times, and this is why. Um, I'm trying to do everything on my little smartphone here, which doesn't seem to be so smart, and I haven't found a editing software I can use or an editing app I can use on my phone yet. If anyone knows of any, can you please put it down below so I can properly do these? I have pictures that I've been taking. I've been in Scotland now for over a week, almost 2 weeks, and I've gone into the musical community. Well, imagine that, and have been enjoying the artisan lifestyles around here. I am in Edinburgh. It's not Edinburgh or Edinburgh, it's Edinburgh, as I have been corrected many times. And I appreciate that because I would like to know how to pronounce things correctly. So I am going to be here for about a month. Um, I will be leaving Edinburgh around the 9th, and I have bought a car. I will be going up into the Highlands and then down through England, avoiding London, and on the ferry, and then across the ferry to Normandy, through France, and up into Germany, where I am planning on living. So that is what is going on now. I'm staying in an Airbnb, and the host has been incredible. He has, dialed me into the right places to go and things to see, and I've quite enjoyed that. I've ran into people that I know. This world is a small world, isn't it? I have a get together today and tomorrow, and then on the weekend. Um, the people here are just extremely friendly and helpful, and um, the man the man I bought my car from has answered every question I've had about the car and then some. Like today I am doing laundry, but the my host is gone, so he never went over what bin the washing up fluid supposed to go into. And the only person that had been online that's here was the man I bought the car from. So I was like, I got a question for you, LOL. Where did I put the washing up fluid in the washer? He called me and walked me through it. And he's like, I'm looking forward to your next uh, text. Because I text him with the weirdest stuff. But he's been very helpful. He's hooked me up with a really good mechanic because there's a couple things that need to be done on the car, which are, just normal maintenance type things. And I want to get those done before I take off. And, you know, I trust the fact that he's not going to overcharge me for things. And what I found so far in the things that he's given me estimates for, he isn't. He's very fair. So there you go. Just got back in. I'm having to move my car around because there's no parking here. And, well, there is from like 7 p.m., so 1900 hours to 7 a.m., 700 hours. And then after that, you get towed if you're still in the parking area. So I'm having to park up and around the corner. And because there's other people, that are living on that road, I don't want to be taking up their spaces. So I'm trying to, move around so that way I'm not permanently in someone else's space. Nothing is really designated. There's really no signs that I've been able to see. There is a leisure center just up the road that I can and have parked in their parking lot, but I feel bad for taking up a space for someone who might be going there to work out. So I try not to park there. But, if I have to, I have to. Um, As for coming into the country, going in through customs and everything I didn't even know I went through customs. That's how good it was. I got asked, why are you here? How long are you here for? But I mean, he was just nonchalant and, yeah, you have a good time. I know that a lot of the baggage and stuff gets scanned before it even comes out. Um, and I made sure, I doubled, tripled, and quadrupled checked what I could or could not bring, what had to be checked on, and what could be put on the plane. I had to make some special arrangements because I brought 3 months supply of my medications, so I needed an extra bag to carry on, and they were very good about that. But in that bag, only my medications could be in it. So I also put in, medical stuff had to be in it. So I put in, like band-aids and, that kind of stuff just in case I needed them, basically, you know. And to fill up the bag because there's no reason to have an empty bag or come here and have to replace all that stuff. Um, Food wise, on the financial end, it's not that bad. Oh, sorry, it's not that bad. I had a McDonald's. Um, Maybe it was the bacon, which was horribly underdone. Um, but I couldn't. I got just one of the small. Um, I'm holding this phone and my hand's starting to cramp. I got just the small bacon cheeseburgers, and I couldn't even eat but half of it, and I had to throw the rest out. It was that bad. So that's really food wise. My only complaint was that McDonald's sucked, and it sucks anyway, but not that bad. So yeah, went to a Japanese ramen restaurant and had some really good ramen. Um, I have my own chopsticks. Actually, I have my own silverware set and everything because I was tired of going to restaurants and having dirty silverware. So I have that in there in case. And they didn't supply and did not have chopsticks. So I pulled out my chopsticks and I was eating with my chopsticks, and I noticed that there was an Oriental man there who was there on vacation. I know that because I heard him talking to the gentleman that was serving him. Small place. Um, I look over. He's taking pictures of me eating with chopsticks, and I'm not really sure why, but whatever. There you go. Um, but the place I've been hanging out, I've been doing a lot of live feeds out of the Royal Oak on One Infirmary Road, and these people are incredible. I mean, they've basically, you know, accepted me with open arms, and I'm one of the family. And um, there's a young lady. Well, she's younger than me, so that makes her a young lady. That I've been hanging out with. She's totally cool. Plays violin, although I have not seen her play yet. Her and we've talked a couple times about my coming in like in the afternoon when she's not working, and 'cause she works across the street. And she would bring her violin, and I bring my ukulele, and we just sit down and mess around, um, and see if I can play without laughing. Because that's my issue. I play and I start laughing because I'm making mistakes, and I like to laugh at myself. So there you go. If I don't do it, others will. So why not? I'll just go ahead and laugh first, and then it doesn't sting, right? But that's the catch up. Um, so I have a 6 month visa here, um, which I can get a new one as soon as I step back in. But my plan is to still go to Germany. I've got a flat there, and the people that are moving out of the flat got a hold of my daughter-in-law and asked if I wanted their washer. And I said, sure, let me know how much they want for it. And she came back and told me that because she'd helped them out so much with their first child, that they weren't going to charge her or charge me for the washer. So I got a free washer waiting for me, which is great. And I have let the people know that I will be there for a minimum of 3 months, and no matter what, I will honor that. Whether I'm in country or not, I will still pay for the flat if I have to leave. I will still pay until the conclusion of that 3-month period. But I'm hoping to be there longer. I've got my insurance. I went through an expat insurance. That's not the name of the insurance, it's the type of insurance that will cover me in Germany for up to 5 years. It's 78 euros a month. So close to $100 a month. My deductible on that is 250 euros. And that's it. And they cover me for everything. So I find that to be interesting that, I could get an excellent insurance like that and pay hardly anything for it compared to what I have to pay in America. So I think maybe we need to look at how they run their medical, because they have national too. Well, I mean, the country has national, but insurance companies are there to make money, and these people most definitely are making money, but they're not raking it to each individual person. So I think we need to figure out how that works and look into that better in, my home country, which is America at this point. Um, but yep, there we are. I'm starting my adventure. My birthday was great. It was this last Sunday. I turned 15. I'm turning the numbers around. Um, I had a blast, and everybody was gracious and um, just, you know, awesome. It was a really good time. It's what I wanted to do last year. I'm glad I'm able to do it this year. And I would like to thank all my sponsors. And if you would like to sponsor, just let me know. And I can hook you up on a way to sponsor what I'm doing. But for those that are sponsoring me, thank you so much. You're making a big difference, not only into my life, but what I can, hopefully portray to others on how to do whatever. As a older adult trying to do something that the kids have been doing, but I was, married with children, so I couldn't do that. Missed out on the gap year, missed out on the work abroad years. I'm in that gray zone. I'm too young to totally retire and take advantage of retirement programs, and I'm too old to take care of or to take advantage of the gap year, or being a nanny or au pair, same thing, different name. And even some of the work exchange programs I'm too old for. So this is going to be an adventure to see how I can do what all these kids are doing without all of the benefits of the programs that other countries have to try and lure younger people into their areas, which I can understand why they'd want to do that. But who wants a bunch of old farts, right? But I'm not old, I'm young at heart. So if you guys have any ideas or things that you would like me to check out, please leave those below. I try and get back to everybody who has emailed me, and you can email me at chotiagirl@gmail.com, or leave a message below, and or you can contact me through here. You can snail mail me still in the United States, and I have a person there that opens them for me and reads them to me, or takes a picture and sends them to me if need be. And that is P.O. Box 24, Edwards. That's EDWARDS, Mississippi, MS 39066. And other than that, follow me here. Leave me clues, whatever. Guys have any suggestions, any hints, any ideas of editing apps that I can use to do? I have a Android phone that I'm trying to do this with, and I would love to have some editing apps. So if anybody knows of any, please tell me. Help me out here. And once again, thanks to the sponsors that are making this all possible and keeps me going. And you guys keep me going. And thanks for your time and watching.